Hey yo, it's Guido. Welcome back, guys. Thanks for tuning in to this episode of World of Tanks, and we have Noble Wolf from Clan Film driving his Panther, Tier 7 German medium tank, a naked Panther. The Panther there's no fur on this Panther. He's put a number on it. Is that actually a camo scheme? Maybe that is a camo scheme. It does look like a slightly different color, so perhaps that's just a painted camo scheme right there. So maybe he is carrying paint, but he is bottom tier, but only 2 tiers. You know, the Panther. Not a lot of people play the Panther, even though it is one of the more famous, obviously, tanks in the world. Here's some Panther facts. I looked this up. 6,000 Panthers were built by the Germans, but more surprisingly, 9 were built by the British Army in 45 to 46. Testing purposes, I would assume. The full name was a Panzerkampfwagen 5 Panther, and it had the Ordnance Inventory designation SD KFZ 171. But Hitler ordered that the Roman numeral V be deleted from the designation. Okay. There's a lot of Hitler ordered this, that, or the other on this. The Panther was the 3rd most produced German armored fighting vehicle after the Sturmgeschütz 3 assault gun at 9,408 and the Panzer IV at 8,298 units. So there you go, some Panther facts. I wonder if I said that guy's name, if the algorithm's going to pick it up and demonetize this video. It's possible. It's possible. That was a random tangent. We're going to see a good game out of Noble Wolf here. He's on, is this Studzianski? Hey, I got it right. Studzianski spawned into the west side of that. That's not the west side. It's the east side. Spawned into the east side of the map, and he is headed north. Now that we have our cardinal directions correct, we can get on with the replay. The Panther. I think a lot of us, me included, went up the German line, excuse me, early, thinking that, you know, we wanted to drive a Panther and we wanted to drive a Tiger and it was going to be awesome and they would dominate. Well, the game goes up to tier 10. It goes well past the technology and days of those two tanks. And neither one of them is especially amazing, but they are both much better than they're given credit for. So I will say that right up front. Neither one of them is as amazing as history might let you know or make you think. We won't get into the whole argument about which tank is better and which one's overrated and all that stuff, but I think we can all agree that in general, there's quite the legend around the Panther and Tiger tanks. But in the game, they're just kind of mediocre, aren't they? But I think they get a bad rap, and they are quite a bit better than you might think. So let's find out. Noble Wolf comes over here to the north side and starts working this hill. Just showing his turret. Oh, holy cow. So he's going to be well lit. That KV-13 is tearing up, he's tearing up, sorry, and helping to tear up the Tiger P, who goes down in a heap, and we've lost a guy. So KV-13 is in there. Got an E25 helping us up here. He crawls up top, looking to maybe sneak a shot in on the Leo. And it looks like Noble Wolf, oh, they're getting a little bumper car action right there. He comes up, and this is kind of dangerous here. Holy cow, we find that guy. We miss him. And the Leo bounces. There's an IS-3A. That's a little rough. Good news is he doesn't have any shots. They're kind of busy shooting the guys in the factory there. So for the most part, they're not being bothered too much by the guys over there. And it is difficult for them to get shots from the factory. They have to expose themselves to shots back. But it looks like maybe just the Leo here. If we count noses, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guys spotted. 1 dead. That's 9. There's quite a few left, and there's a lot of TDs. So only maybe 1 TD has been spotted. So it looks like the rest of the TDs are back in the bushes somewhere. Potentially over on kind of the A-B row, or maybe down the 3 column or so where the AC-46 is. Also potentially way in the back near their spawn or typical places for the TDs. So we're being careful at the moment with Noble Wolf. His note said on the replay, sometimes you just have to take a chance. So maybe this is the chance. Just going right at the Leo. This thing will ram. Look at that, wham. Nice job. Comes in here, rams the Leo, takes some hit points off, gets an aggressive TD player. Guess I'll have a golf clap for the IKV. Well done, my friend. I love it. I love it. He's not back in a bush. He gets up forward and helps take that guy down. Well done. E25s, that's not that surprising that an E25 player will be aggressive like that. Uh-oh, this does not look good. We take a shot on the run. Ouch, that hurt. 236. T25 does hit pretty hard. Take another shot. And he is pretty well hold down to us. That's a big problem. I think I would have ran up underneath him there, Noble Wolf, instead of sit back and let him have these shots. Make it much... Yeah, there you go. Go. Oh, darn, you're not going. I would go. I would push up in there. You do need to watch out for the IS-3 getting a shot on your back. But as long as that T-25 is allowed to come up and over and take pokes at you while you don't have a good shot back. There you go. There you go. That's exactly what I would do. Don't worry about the IS-3. Should not get a shot on you unless you come up high on the track right there. And now that you're past, it's going to make your buddies feel like they have a better chance of pushing in and taking that guy down. Because now you're going to start spotting this guy and giving him all kinds of trouble. I don't even know if he notices you're coming yet. Nah, he's looking at you now. Looking at you now. He's no longer going to be coming up there, poking and taking shots. And you're able to kind of break this flank. The problem is the southern flank is pretty much doomed. One of the problems with this tank is it's not very fast. Yeah, he was looking the other way. Had you had a nice fast tank, you might have come up and look at the... Oh, go get him, E25. I don't know why you would ram him, dude. That lost a lot of hit points. Hey, look. One of their TDs is sitting in a bush back by their cap. Imagine that. We take a hit. Try to use that building as much as possible. Maybe we can get a proxy light on him. Unless he's a little bit further back. No, geez. Oh, there's a King Tiger C camping. That's fantastic. Nicely done there. Thing about this gun on this tank is it will fire fast and has a decent amount of pen, so he's having no trouble. I think I would have zoomed in on that to fine-tune that shot, but looks like your auto-aim's doing fine. Take him down. Boy, you and this E25 have done some good work. Here comes the IKV. This is the weirdest wolf pack you will ever see in this game. An E25, a Panther, and an IKV-90. Shooting over the E25. Look at that German armor working together. Down it goes. Well done. But you've got some dangerous foes left. A TL1 LPC, the Sturv. God knows where he is. Oh, I know. He's way down there in the south, it looks like. The IS and the Challenger. Now, that is a lot of firepower left. Now, you've got a lot of guns, although there's quite a few of you down to one shot. So if you're not too careful, they could even this up pretty quickly. Looks like you're waiting for people to make some spots. Yeah, I'd follow up the IKV. If he hasn't blowed up by now, there's probably nothing spotting guys moving that way. The E25, I'd be a little more careful about following him because his camo is pretty good. And down goes, who killed the guy? The Sturv did. Yeah, the Sturv's back in the bushes back there. So it looks like Noble Wolf is going to force a little bit of cap action here. You know, I think I would zoom in on that, man. The other thing about zooming in on that is it allows you to see... Oh, nice, you lit him on fire. It allows you to see if you've got a dark bush in front of you, which means you're not going to get spotted. That was well done, though. There's that Sturv. He's got to be busy shooting other people, right? I'm going to auto-aim him. Ooh, man, yeah, again, I would zoom in on this guy. Because I don't know what is his relationship to us. Oh, yeah. Then you can move it back with that nice accuracy and just put it into that back sprocket and try to track him. There you go. Move the aim back to the... Oh, there he just disappeared. They keep firing in there. Why not? Why not? We've got 2,190. Probably tracking him, I'd imagine. This is one of those guns that will do some serious perma-tracking. He's still bouncing, it looks like. But you are keeping him tracked. There we go. Finally, that guy goes down. Nicely done, man. 2,190, 1,444 assists. 1 kill. A bold move, right? A bold move. That is so often the difference between winning and losing in this game. This looks like a relatively easy win, but they were winning pretty handily in the south. It was quite the standoff up in the north. Now imagine Noble Wolf had not pushed over and forced the issue in the north, and that the fight in the factory had ground on, and their tanks down in the south hadn't been threatened from the north, and they were able to clean up down in the south on Noble Wolf's team. This could have been a very different result. So even though it looks like a fairly easy win at 15-7, I'd say Noble Wolf's move to kind of break open that northern flank was one of the more important moves in the game. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Noble Wolf, thanks for sending in that replay. That was a good one. If you want to support the channel and what I'm doing here, then you've got some options down in the description, and we will see ya.